What's up, family? Ghetto News, Porter Mary Dash, 20 Mary Lee. Today is Freedom Friday in my city, Chicago. According to this clock, it's 11:07. Hopefully, y'all ain't gambling with your lives. It's October the 14th, 2022. Real short video. The last video I did, I had flipped the Bible to First Kings chapter 3, 4, and 3 and 4. So that's 34. This would be like a touchdown. You understand what I'm saying? If you're a Milwaukee Bucks fan or whatever the case may be. To prove I'm the originator of rap music, I did the video already, but I didn't recognize that this page number is 335. So I put a 1 in front of it because I became the originator of rap music at the age of 8 in 1975 at the location in my city, Chicago, 1335 East 75th Street. That's 75th in Kenwood in my city, Chicago. Numbers don't lie. You understand now? They have a video. I can't pronounce the lady's name, but it's called Sweet Dreams. And I just did a rap version to it. And I took a screenshot of the timing of the video, and it was 335. So over here it is 334, just to prove that, that is 335 over there. Now, this Bible scripture, 1 Kings chapter 3, talks about, starting with verse 16 to 28, talks about two harlots who had children, and one of the mother rolled over on the baby and killed it, and it switched the dead baby for the live baby with the other harlot, and then try to, blame, I guess, the mother who baby didn't die for her baby's death, or whatever the case, you understand, who baby wasn't her baby, okay? So basically I'm saying this to keep it simple. Oprah Winfrey, we all know, claimed that, she had a son and the son died, okay? I don't want to go off into all that because I don't know a lot about it, but, I say, or they say in Alcoholics Anonymous, AA, we are only as sick as our secrets. Now, LaWanda Joy Jacobs, my ex-girlfriend, Jehovah Witness, worked for Blue Cross Blue Shield, said she met Oprah Winfrey. You understand what I'm saying? Now, I remember my ex-girlfriend, LaWanda Joy Jacobs, and I babysitting a little baby. Now, just look at this baby right here. And I brought no harm to the baby. Now, I don't know that they thought that I was going to bring harm to the baby or whatever case, it was or whatever and stuff. But I babysat the baby with my ex-girlfriend, LaWanda Joy Jacobs, like it was ours. I think it was my ex-best friend, Dwayne Lewis, baby mama baby. That's what I believe. I can't even remember who baby was, to tell you the truth. But, I love children, don't get me wrong. Now, I'm not saying I'm a saint, but I'm saying I can remember one time, and I'm being honest, when I was a foster child someplace and somebody had me, babysitting a child or whatever the case was, and, I had demons running through me, and, the devil was trying to get me to hurt that baby. Now, I may have attempted to try it, but I didn't. You understand what I'm saying? It's like when they had a gun around me at another foster home, and I picked the gun up, and God, let me know that that was not a toy. That's how it was with me and the baby. But when it came to my pet cat, Patsy, demons was really running through me because I had been violated by 5 guys. My foster mother, Betty Jean Redmond, at the same location, 1335 East 75th Street, where I became an originator of rap music, and I believe she knew my potentials and it was going to be real big, and she pretty much, was feeling some kind of way with them ass whoopings. You know, back in the day, they say, this going to hurt me more than it hurt you. Now, maybe she did it to toughen me up or whatever, and, you know, I'll figure it out later on or whatever, or she really was trying to kill me. You understand what I'm saying? Long story short, I had a cat by the name of Patsy. And because I was going through so much, I was on the second floor, and Patsy was the cat. And I would take Patsy, and I would throw Patsy over the banister because, you know, in my mind, they said cats have 9 lives. So I wanted to see, in my little bitty mind, you know, at about 9 years old, I wanted to see if cats really did have 9 lives. Now, you got to remember, I didn't know the difference between an apple and an orange at the age of 6. So I'm just trying to figure stuff out as I go along. I also tried to kill myself at that same location because I heard if you drink alcohol and aspirins, you would die. So I drank some rubbing alcohol. This is how slow I was, and took some aspirins, but I didn't die. So I wanted to see if Patsy had 9 lives. So I would drop Patsy down, and before Patsy could compose herself, I would run down the stairs and grab Patsy and run back upstairs and do it again until one time Patsy, you know, snapped, and, you know, her claw was left in my pinky finger and stuff. She kind of, you know, went off and stuff. Now, I asked later on what happened to Patsy once I became older and things of that nature. And they said Patsy lost her mind, but Patsy had some kittens also. You understand what I'm saying? So I guess Patsy did have 9 lives if you want to look at it like that. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know how many kittens it was, but that never left my conscience. You understand what I'm saying? So when I was giving my story in Alcoholics Anonymous at the Harvey 100 Club in Harvey, Illinois, on Martin Luther King's birthday, you know, I told the story about Patsy and what I was going through, and I heard like a cat meow at the door. You know, in the room we was at, they had like a little porch door. And, you know, when it came to comment time, I asked the people, I said, you know, because they was acting like they didn't hear it. I said, excuse me, I don't mean to interrupt you, but did y'all not hear the cat meow at the door? And they was like, yeah, that was your cat forgiving you. See, a lot of people haven't forgiven themselves, like T.I. say, you know, in one of his songs. He just couldn't forgive himself. Long story short, I was walking down the street and I was, you know, taking pictures, trying to figure out why I'm catching so much hell after doing so much good and making up for a lot of wrongs that I inflicted on people because people inflicted pain on me, things of that nature. It's no excuse. It's no excuse. But when you know better, you do better. And if God had forgiven you, and who the Son set free is free indeed. And I was taking a picture of this cat. It was a gray cat. And Patsy was great. And it was in the window. I said, dang, has Patsy reincarnated? You know, in my mind, and I'm grown now. This wasn't nothing but a few years ago. And, you know, as much as I wanted to do the video, I just didn't want to exploit Patsy. So I took a picture and I put it on Facebook. And of course, Facebook was hating some kind of way. That year was 2018. And, you know, I had wished I had taken the video to a certain degree. But Patsy was like, you better take this picture. You understand what I'm saying? What you waiting for? You understand what I'm saying? In my mind, that's how I felt the cat was, you know, that was in the window was portraying. I was like, dude, is this cat trying to tell me something? I can tell you another time when I was, you know, walking around trying to figure stuff out, and I was walking through some. It was like kind of like a forest type where they had, you know, like a factory or something and stuff. And, you know, I kept walking and walking and walking down this path or whatever, a road or whatever and stuff. And, you know, I was like, dang, I'm gonna get up out of here and stuff. And I seen some deers. And the deers was just like chilling, right? Like, I know my way around, right? So I started following the deers and stuff. And sure enough, I came to a gate, and I was carrying a heavy load that day. When you're trying to hold on a few things and stuff, you tend to carry it around with you. And it was a gate, but it had barbed wire on top, but it was a tree. You understand what I'm saying? And I had to hold on to the tree in order to climb over the fence and not get cut up by the barbed wire. But the animals, the deers, pretty much saved me. See, sometimes, like the Bible, who was it that was going to kill their child? I'm not really good at this, but figure it out for yourself. And God put a ram in the bush. You understand what I'm saying? And said, get that ram. You understand what I'm saying? And I believe Patsy took the place of me not dying or somebody else not dying. So I'm trying to tell all the ones out there who may have done something wrong, if you ask for forgiveness, because God had forgave y'all, but you couldn't forgive yourself. So all you had to do was stand up. When I was giving my book, Rhymes, Poems, and Metaphors plus one song away to the public, God had forgave y'all. But now y'all have stockpiled even more problems on yourselves and stuff by trying to kill me. You understand what I'm saying? The one who tried to save you all from killing each other. We all make mistakes, and this road to freedom or heaven or whatever the case may be has not been a easy walk, but it can be. Look, numbers don't lie. Okay, I am the originator of rap music, and I did flip this page. And Nelly said, "What does it take to be, number one? 2 is not a winner, and 3 no one remembers." But that's a lie, because if you know the movie Seabiscuit, that horse is kind of like, or that mule or whatever it was, it's kind of like my story, all broken, and nobody really, was an orphan. People underestimated. You understand what I'm saying? And Seabiscuit came from behind. See, Nelly, you got to come from behind. Just like you was hugging on P. Diddy from behind, got to come from behind. 3, 2, 1. You understand what I'm saying? That's what it takes to be number one. So if you still have your Johnson, your penis, or whatever they call it nowadays, hold on to the wood. And I guarantee you'll get over. And with that, just you'll get a news report on Mary Dash 20 Mary Lee. Step your game up. Peace.